Hey everyone, this is Phi, and I am playing, this is Ghost Knight Victis, and this is part of the AGDG Demo Day 14. This is an early demo version of this game, and I have never played this before. There have been at least a couple earlier demos, I guess, but I haven't played any of them, so this is my first time going into it. I haven't seen anything past what's on the screen right now. It looks like it doesn't have an opening menu or anything. It just kind of goes right into this. And this is in borderless windowed mode, which is basically like fake full screen. I usually like to do like true full screen. I usually tend to get smoother performance like that, but for some reason it's kind of grayed out in here. I don't know why this would be grayed out. I can only guess that it's not been implemented yet or something, but I don't really understand why it wouldn't be, because it's such a simple sort of thing, so I don't know why that's the case. But in any case, we're just doing the windowed mode. Hopefully it runs fine. But looks like we have frame rate cap at 80, which is strange to me. I don't really get that. Usually it's, 60, 120, 144, or whatever. 145, I don't know. Apply video change, brightness adjust. So, okay, quality settings, anti-aliasing, temporal. AO, bloom, motion blur, depth of field. More settings will be available in the future, okay? I believe you. Maybe that was... No, okay. Monitor one primary. Oh, that's interesting. You can do multiple monitors. I don't think I've seen that before. Or maybe I have. In any case, I haven't actually played the game at all yet. But I do notice that the UI elements are like super fancy. Like they look gorgeous. It's a little strange for like an early game. Usually you save that kind of stuff for the end, but this guy apparently likes his UI art. I have seen a little bit of this stuff before in posts of progress posts, but like I said, I haven't actually seen any of this in game before. This is the first time I've played it. I'm looking at the bottom right here. It says Camera Control Style 1, which is Souls style. I actually haven't played any of the Souls games myself as of yet, so that doesn't really mean anything to me so far. It says camera is locked behind player upon target lock. Right stick movement is then used to switch targets. Okay, so it's talking about right stick. That would be, gamepad controls, and it's showing everything in keyboard controls, so I'm gonna have to figure out here if... Alright, the gamepad does indeed work. Okay, there it goes, it switched over. Okay, so it's detecting input, so that's a good touch. So now it's showing me the gamepad specific controls. Switch camera style. Oh, you can do that right in the game? Oh, that's cool. 1 and 2. Top view on target lock. Camera is angled above player upon target lock and will auto-rotate only when necessary. Interesting. Kind of wish I could change that while paused, but that's okay. Soul style. F1 is to hide controls help. Okay. Movement, camera, press right stick to target nearest enemy. Not sure how I feel about that. Especially if you're not even using the R and L buttons. Like, why wouldn't you just use those? Because I don't, the thumbsticks are usually a little difficult to press compared to like every other button. So looks like we got spear, rapier, warhammer, which is not yet implemented, and phase dash. Let me move my cursor here. I don't know if I'm recording the cursor or not. Probably not. Alright, so nice graphics. I think my frame rate's probably a little low. I mean, it looks fine. It looks like it's like 30 frames per second or something, but I am recording in OBS while playing, so it's probably not gonna. Alright, checking out the camera. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a skybox type thing. That's really weird. I don't think I've seen something like that before. Like this kind of detail in like a skybox. It's kind of cool, honestly, but it's a little unusual to me. Huh. Okay. So rapier. I'm just gonna try swatting this guy. Alright, camera's getting a little crappy by the wall there. Can't really see much when it zooms in like this. I'm not even using the lock on. What's the lock on? Press to target. Alright, so you just press it once and it stays. There's no audio yet, so it feels a little disconnected, but that's completely understandable, obviously, because it's in development. Oh, that guy just kind of... Alright, phase dash is... Oops. Yeah, it just took more damage. Just kind of trying to feel my way around what the mechanics are supposed to be like. So it feels like they kind of... I mean, I get you want to time your dash right, but it's a little weird how their attacks kind of follow you. Alright, so I did... Yeah, unfortunately. The dev did mention in the README that you have to actually relaunch the game after you die because there's no way to restart yet. So hopefully this will hook right back into... Oops, I just launched the wrong... I launched the wrong application here. Alt F4. Let's open the right one. Hopefully OBS will pick this right back up again so we can go back to recording. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. Try this again. Alright. So, middle click is to lock on. I guess I'm too far away to lock on. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong stick. I really don't like that. I feel like we should use the R and L buttons or something. Alright, so you gotta get the dash with the right timing, otherwise it kind of just follows you after he attacks. Whoops. There's not a lot of time there. It's hard to judge. The animation is... Well, I don't know if it's so much the animation that's not clear, or just having to learn it or something. I don't know. That seems okay. So that's the rapier. Oh, he seems to attack oddly fast sometimes. Oh wow, what's going on? Started getting pushed around, it was confusing. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go relaunch the game again. There's not really any way around this, except to just not die, which I'm just kind of trying to feel it out, wrap my head around the game. I gotta check if this is... Yeah, okay. So, if I can get... Gosh darn it. Alt-tab into the right thing here, okay. So, spear. Let's try the spear. Looks like we got... This is very slow. It doesn't seem like there are different moves, aside from just pressing it over and over again. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so it seems pretty straightforward so far. I don't know what the yellow is on the bars. Oop. Looks like I barely dodged that. Yeah, I don't really like how it's hard to see behind you when enemies are attacking you from behind. I'm not sure what I feel about that, but I do like that you have your fast and your slow weapon. You just have to press a different button. Like it's always there. You don't have to do anything to switch the weapons besides press the button you want. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I barely dodged that. I don't know how. See if I do this. Seems like you can... Alright, I didn't dodge that. I didn't really try, but... Right, I'm going to test this a little bit. Alright, so you can't dodge at literally any time, but you can dodge before you fully recover from your attack, it seems. Like pretty soon after you attack. I guess it's after the wind up, but before the follow through, if that makes sense. That seems to be the case, so that's cool. I definitely like being able to dodge when you want to. This guy seemed to give up on me. This guy's given up on life. He don't care anymore. Maybe he was always a dummy, I don't know. You can circle pretty fast. The floaty movement is kind of cool. And I like the little streaks behind you. It makes it feel like you're zipping around. And so that's cool. Be nice if the camera put in a little more effort to kind of follow where you're going instead of just always staying where you put it last. But the visuals are quite nice, as you can tell yourself. I think these are like... These little chairs and stuff are kind of strange. But I don't know if this guy just got bugged out or if he was always just like waiting here to be beat up on or something. There's no Warhammer. I don't know if you can... So you can kind of like combo the weapons together, but I don't know if it's like... counts as like an actual combo. It's just kind of... I'm just kind of spamming the buttons here. I ran out of stamina, I guess. What in the heck? Okay, so that was different. Why is it... Is that just a normal attack? I guess it is. This guy just has a ton of health for whatever reason, so... I think maybe he was just a dummy. Just existed to die. Either that or it was like a boss thing, it just bugged out or something. I don't know, but yeah, so it seems like you just kind of have your 1, 2, 3. This is kind of a 1, 2, I guess, I don't know. I can't really tell if there's supposed to be different inputs that'll do different attacks. It seems pretty straightforward. You just kind of mash the button and do attacks. If that's wrong, then I don't know what else. Top view on target lock. I kind of want to try the top view, but all the dudes are dead now, and I have to relaunch the game. Yeah, so aside from the fact that this guy seems to like UI more than developing the other aspects of the game, it seems pretty cool so far. There's nothing really that stands out as particularly flawed. The combos seem kind of straightforward and basic. The attack animations are adequate. They're not like this kind of thing. It kind of seems like he's almost doing the same thing over and over again. He's not really... I guess it just doesn't seem that flashy. I guess that's the word for it. But you know, the visuals are cool. Everything is kind of just kind of feels like, you know, an average sort of big studio game kind of deal without, you know, all the features. So it definitely does have a sense of polish about it, so I appreciate that, and it's hard to criticize it much of anything because, you know, what's here is kind of fine, and it's just a matter of, you know, getting whatever more elements and complexity that you that you plan to add. Hopefully something that feels a little original, you know, that kind of thing. It'd be cool to see something like that, because this does feel pretty standard all around, aside from the fact that you kind of float everywhere, but that's more of an aesthetic thing. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to really test out or say, so definitely a cool little game. I like the visuals and the style. Your little ghost dude. It's all glowy. I like the glowy effect. And, you know, look forward to what else you can put together. So I will see you guys in the next video.